A very good morning to everyone and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul ZOLKEFLI. I am from class BA 2433A. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the next less than 10 minutes, I will convince you that you have wasted your potential artistic or musical capabilities because of our childhood neglections in regards of music and art. So, as someone who has a little background of music and art myself, I've seen so many wasted potential of our teenagers or even adults because our government or the school did not enforce or uh, push us into pursuing arts or learning music. Every year, there will always be people or children who are good or prodigy when it comes to learning arts or music. But every year, school has wasted so much of those potential because they wanted these children, these teenagers, high schoolers, primary schoolers to pursue science or mathematics or become an accountant or an economy. But while those are noble pursuit and you can say there has been so many conception of thinking that is a more stable career, but i I digress. This uh, have you always wondered why is it that we we are only mandatory to learn music or art until we reach UPSR? Back when we were in primary school, we have a music class and we play clarinet, right? And after that, we suddenly have to stop learning music because when we go into high school or secondary school, we have to focus more on science, on our language, mathematics, economy, accounts, and if you want to pursue art or music, you either have to go to art school or you have to take art course for your SPM. Have you ever wondered why is that? When music and art has so many potential, has so many benefits for young children's or SPM holder. Ladies and gentlemen, there are so many benefits to music and art that not many people are aware of, that not many people even bother to consider in their life. I can list out so many of these benefits for you. One of them is music and art is a way for young children to develop their creativity or enhance their critical thinking. So why is that? It is because when young children, even us as adults, when we see art, what do we think of? Of course, we think of, can we make the same art piece? Can we imitate how to pop up those colors with our own hands? Why we adults have already the motor skills or the thinking skills to create or at least imitate something as close as to those art, but young children, they're still wondering. Art can comes in many forms. They have different materials, different mediums, colors, and maybe shapes for sculpturing or maybe materials or tools such as brushes or types of paintings. There's oil painting, there's gothic paintings, there's also pastel painting. So young children, when they wanted to imitate something, they will have to think. They will wonder how to do this. Why does it color like that? Why is it shaped like that? So when we teach youngsters, young children to learn art, they will open up their mind. They will enhance their creativity to create something that they see. The same goes to music. Music has various of sound. So young children, they will develop the skill to think, how do they want to create those sounds? How do they play with both of their hands? Like if you want to play piano, you have to use both of your hands. If you want to play guitar, or what we used to play when we were in primary school, which is clarinet, drums maybe. So not only do they develop the critical and creativity thinking, but also their motor skills when they want to play the musical instruments. Other than that, did you know that music and art also boost motivation and mood? Like example, my own slides have so many colors in it because it motivates me to talk about colors, about art. It motivates me to look at my screen because there's so many beautiful colors around it. Same goes to young children when they go to school. So imagine your children going to school, learning about music. It boosts their motivations, and subconsciously, they also improve their attendance, their academic achievements. We, even us as adults, we also listen to upbeat tones or cheerful songs in our daily life so that we can be happy when we are doing our tasks or doing our work, right? Next, music and art also improve our memories. Did you notice back when we were in primary school, when we want to memorize our timetable, they have a certain rhythm to that timetable because it makes us memorize the numbers well, the consequences of the numbers. That is also a form of music learning. Next, there is also uh, the benefits of music and art is to instill discipline in young children. When we want to improve something, we keep on practicing, we keep on doing the same thing, right? Yes, that is also applied when we want to learn music and art. Music and art is not something that you can just be be perfect on the first try. You have to practice a lot to make a beautiful piece of art or to create a sound of melody. So that is also an example of discipline, teaching young children to be disciplined. So people, do you still think that music and art is not important for young children in education? I digress. I think music and art are essential in education. It has so many benefits that many people overlook at. So what are you guys waiting for? If you have young children, send them to art school or teach them how to do music or art. Thank you very much.